Hi folks and welcome to today's video, the first steps to recovery from a lumbar herniated disc. Now, I do make a lot of great content for those folks out there suffering with low back issues such as sciatica nerve pain, herniated discs, bulging discs, stenosis, etc. If that's you, hit that subscribe button. You've been notified when I make some great new content for you all to get back on the road to pain-free recovery. But without further ado, let's get into today's video. Hi folks and Happy New Year. So first video I'm going to kick off with this year is, yes, you've had that herniated disc, you've been diagnosed with herniated disc. What's the first steps to recovery? Okay, so I'm going to go over 5 steps here in this video. Things that should be very, very important, you must understand, okay, if you want to get back to full fitness, full health again. So you've already diagnosed this, okay, you have a herniated disc. First things first, do not panic, all right? The good news is 80–90% of cases of people with herniated discs, you will recover without surgery, with conservative treatment. Obviously, if your herniated disc is extremely large herniation, it's pushing on the nerve, you've got perhaps drop foot, you've got severe issues with neuropathy, potentially bladder problems, defecation problems, the bowel system is having issues because of the nerves that are compressed, then yes, most likely you will have to get emergency surgery. However, I'm sure your doctor, neurologist will inform you whether it's going to be a case for surgery or you can consider conservative treatment, okay? As I said, 80–90% of cases, it will be conservative treatment. Will get you back on the road to recovery and get you back to full health. That's what you want. Now, step number 2, first thing, so don't panic, number 1. Number 2 is get moving. Specifically, I would recommend walking, okay? Most of all my clients, they do walk at least half an hour each day, minimum, getting out there 10, 12, 15,000 steps. So, the body loves movement, okay? And walking, it's free, it's simple to do. Now, I know you might be in a lot of pain, but if you do nothing, the disc itself will create atrophy, the muscles will get tired, they'll get weak. You'll actually end up in a worse place if you do nothing. So the whole bed rest thing, 2 to 3 days maximum, that is what's recommended now, and then try to get yourself moving. Even if it is just literally walking from one end of the room to the other and back. Maybe do that several times, okay? Maybe you can't walk outside down the street yet, but at least start to move, start to be upright and start to move around as much as you can. Your body will thank you for it in the long run, okay? So number 2 is walking. Number 3, very big one here, is do some form of decompression work. Now, I will link up to a video at the end of this video of the decompression work that I do recommend. It's what I use with all my clients. It's what I use on my course. I do run a course. It's 21 days. It's a low back pain recovery challenge for folks out there suffering with low back issues, sciatica nerve issues, bulging discs, herniated discs, etc. And one of the main things I push very hard is the decompression work. It does help pain relief. It does help the disc to reabsorb, for that to create some space between the vertebra for healing to take place, okay? So decompression video is going to pop up then this one. Stay to the end of this and you can check out my number 1 decompression video. So number 3, do some decompression work. Number 4 is standing core work, okay? Now, the core itself is this section here, around the core, the center of our body, helps support our spine, support our back. Now, starting some work, even if it's the most basic work, will help to strengthen those muscles. It helps support your spine so your vertebrae are not taking as much of the load, and the discs, of course, the herniated disc, as they were before. Again, like I said before, if you stop everything, if you just lay in bed for a week or 2, okay, the muscles will start to atrophy, you'll start to get weaker, more stress is put on the joint, you're not as stable, you can't hold yourself in positions for as long as you could before. All that stress will be placed on the disc and the tissues. So start doing some, what I call the simplest form, standing core exercises. Now I've got another video that's going to pop at the end of this video, which is my specific standing core exercise work, all right? Go and check that out. So number 4 is standing core exercises. Now, coming on to number 5, a man called Robin McKenzie, he was a New Zealand physiotherapist, he comes up for number 5. So McKenzie leans, McKenzie work. Robin McKenzie, very successful in low back pain rehabilitation, especially with herniated discs, and many of his exercises have brought much relief to many people with low back herniated disc issues. And again, I'm going to put a video, this time is going to be down in the description, okay, which covers 2 or 3 different McKenzie moves, which should be able to help you with your herniated disc pain. I've put 3 in there because some people start at different levels. Some things won't feel so good, some things will feel much better. So there's a choice of 3 in there for you, all right? So, on the top again, guys, you've been diagnosed with a herniated disc. Just to wrap up, number 1, do not panic, okay? Number 2, get out walking. Number 3, get some decompression work done. Number 4, get your core working, some standing core work. And number 5, try some of Robin McKenzie's low back rehabilitation work. All right? Okay, guys, listen, I hope this video was useful to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.